Smart glasses have always promised to revolutionize how we interact with technology. But here's something wild. Meta's latest Ray-Ban glasses can now read your thoughts. Well, sort of. They actually read the electrical signals from your muscles to control augmented reality displays that only you can see.
That's fascinating technology. You're talking about their new neural band system, right? Let's break down how this actually works.
Exactly. The neural band picks up these tiny electrical impulses from your muscles when you make subtle finger movements. It's like having an invisible touchpad floating in front of you.
So what makes these new Meta glasses different from the previous Ray-Ban versions?
The biggest game changer is the built-in display and the right lens. Previous models were basically just fancy camera glasses with speakers, but now we're talking about true augmented reality. Navigation arrows floating in your vision, instant message notifications, even live translation overlays.
That's quite a leap forward. How does the display technology actually work without being visible to others?
It's really clever engineering. They're using a micro projection system that's completely invisible from the outside. And now with transitions lenses, they've solved the indoor-outdoor problem that plagued earlier smart glasses.
Let's talk about battery life. That's always been a major hurdle for wearable tech.
You're getting about 6 hours of mixed use, but here's the clever part. The new collapsible charging case extends that to 30 hours total. It's a huge improvement over the previous generation.
Though I imagine heavy video recording would drain it faster.
Oh, definitely. And that's where some interesting competition comes in, especially from Chinese manufacturers. Companies like Xiaomi and Rokid are pushing some impressive specs. Their glasses can do continuous video recording for up to 45 minutes.
How do they manage that when Meta's struggling with battery life?
Well, there's always trade-offs. The Chinese manufacturers often use lighter materials and simpler components, which helps with battery efficiency. But they typically lag behind in areas like software integration, display brightness, and overall build quality.
Speaking of software integration, that's really Meta's strong suit, isn't it?
Absolutely. The way these glasses tie into Meta's AI stack, WhatsApp, Instagram, it's seamless. Plus, the neural band adds this whole new dimension of control that competitors haven't matched yet.
Let's talk about the Oakley Meta Vanguard. That's their sports-focused version, right?
Yes, and it's really interesting how they've positioned it. At $499, it's got 9 hours of battery life, full integration with Garmin and Strava, and it's built to handle sweat and weather. They're clearly targeting the serious athlete market.
But all this technology raises some serious privacy concerns, doesn't it?
That's the elephant in the room. We're talking about AI-powered cameras that look like normal glasses. Meta's tried to address this with recording indicator lights and transparency about data handling, but it's still a complex issue.
How are they handling data storage and security?
They've implemented several layers of protection. All visual data is encrypted, the neural band signals are secured against interception, and users have granular control over what's stored and shared. But you're right, it's still a concern for many people.
Let's break down the pricing structure across these different options.
So the Meta Ray-Ban display is the premium option at around $799. The Oakley Meta Vanguard is $499. And the second-gen Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses are priced lower since they don't have the display feature. Meanwhile, Chinese competitors are coming in significantly cheaper, some at half these prices.
That's quite a range. What would you say to someone trying to decide which to buy?
It really depends on your priorities. If you want the full AR experience with the neural band and display features, Meta's premium options are your best bet. But if you're mainly interested in camera and audio features, the Chinese alternatives might make more sense.
And what about the future? Where do you see this technology heading?
The next big frontier is definitely all-day battery life and more sophisticated AR capabilities. I'm particularly excited about the potential for real-time language translation and enhanced navigation features.
That could really change how we travel and communicate.
Exactly. And as processors get more efficient and batteries improve, we'll likely see these features become more accessible. The competition from Chinese manufacturers is already pushing prices down and forcing innovation.
So what's your bottom line on the current state of smart glasses?
We're at a fascinating inflection point. Meta's latest offerings show that practical, everyday AR is finally becoming a reality. Yes, there are still challenges with battery life and privacy concerns, but the technology is finally matching up with the promise we've been hearing about for years.
And the social implications of all this?
That's going to be one of the most interesting aspects to watch. How will society adapt to people wearing AI powered cameras on their faces? Will we develop new social norms around their use? These are questions we'll have to grapple with as the technology becomes more widespread.
Well, this has been quite a journey through the world of smart glasses.
Indeed, it has. And whether you're excited or concerned about this technology, one thing's clear. It's going to play an increasingly important role in how we interact with the world around us. Thanks for exploring this fascinating topic with us today on Technically You. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.